Hi everybody, it's Lock Malintz. I have, well, actually I bet you can tell what I'm going to talk about today because I have all my Paulina Cassidy things out, and that's because today I got this in the mail. I'm so excited. I had this pre-ordered and I really didn't think it was coming in until spring. So I'm sure most of you are aware of Paulina Cassidy's work. She did the Joie de Vivre and the Paulina Tarot, and then she did Fairy Reflections, which is a cute little oracle deck, and Witchlings, which these are very cutesy. These are the tarot decks I feel like are more serious. I feel like all I do anymore is that, like, I've talked a lot about my cutesy things, and I really do have other tarot decks, but Spiritsong is not a cutesy tarot deck. Really neither are these. So I have a helper today, my David. Say hello to the Tarotverse, David.
Hello, Tarotverse.
David is going to help me do another one sometime this week. So anyway, this is the Spiritsong Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. We'll just do a quick run through of it. I really try to make these not too horribly long. I say that every time and then they run long. Anyway, look at this beautiful box. I really do love her artwork. And the boxes, it's a nice sturdy box. I love this green and this peachy pink together. It's so nice. It's a US Games deck. And the inside of the box, look how pretty. I love that green and pink together. Okay, this is the book that comes with it. This is not really an unboxing because I don't want you guys to have to sit around and watch me fumble around. So I do kind of pre-open my decks before I show them to you guys. These are the backs, really pretty. And I have to tell you something. I like when the backs do that kind of thing. I like when the artwork goes all the way up to the back, all the way out to the edge. Okay. So first things first. Cardstock. It's US Games. You know what? I didn't bring down a regular size deck. Actually, I think the Paulina is a regular size deck. Here I said I pre-open everything so you guys don't have to watch me fiddle with stuff. And then I mess with a tuck box. Okay, so this is like a regular sized card. So the Spiritsong's a little bit bigger. And the cardstock, it's typical US game cardstock. It's actually it's pretty nice for US games, I think. I'm not as picky about cardstock as a lot of other people are. I riffle shuffle, so something that has a little bit of give in it is good for me. Okay, so the book. The book, first of all, is just cute. It's adorable. And I noticed that there's no illustrations of the cards inside the book, it's a little bit sad, but look it's just chock full of words. So, if you have to make the book small, I would rather have because I've got the cards I can look at. I'm happy to give up pictures of cards for better content or more content. Hopefully it's better content. Anyway, we're going to flip through the cards, and then if we haven't gone over, I don't know what time over would be, but if I haven't talked for too long, if I haven't rambled, we'll pick a card and then read from the book so we can see. Okay, so this is the Traveler. Are you close enough? I'm just going to put those down so I don't shake as much. Okay. So this would be the Fool, the Traveler. Oh, one thing I'm going to mention real quick because I noticed this too. The borders they're different colors and they're not grouped by suit. So I think maybe that's going to be kind of cool. I think maybe I'll kind of like that. Look at all those pastel colors up there. Okay, on with it. Okay, so there we've got the Fool, the Traveler. And another thing I've noticed about the deck is it does have prompt words, and normally I'm real big on not having prompt words, but a couple of the decks I've been working with lately have them, and so I'm kind of getting used to them. The Magician, look at that raven. So pretty. And the High Priestess. The Empress. I don't know how true this is, but oh, look at that Emperor card. I don't know how true this is, but word on the street was, oh, look at the shaman. You know what? I shouldn't even tell you any stories while I'm looking at a deck, because look how pretty. Ah! Okay, that was Washburn. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was Hoban Washburn running through here. So there's love instead of the lovers. Look at that, wolves. It's so nice. You know, I've been looking for some details that I could point out. And, you know, there's like a little crescent moon there. There does not look like there's a lot of symbology other than, you know, what might be in the background. Like the chariot, you know, it's got all these brambles in it. Like, you know, the rhinoceros may be having to push a little bit harder or, you know, really try to get through. So that's kind of cool for the chariot, I think. And strength, the elephant. I've noticed on several cards lately that elephant seems to be becoming a popular strength card. But look how beautiful he is. Oh, the elephant, that's what's on the box too. The box. The hermit, koala bear. It says contemplation and wisdom. I don't know a lot about koala bears other than they're really cute and you're not supposed to mess with them. So I don't know, are they loners? And this is Atticus Finch. Hi, Atticus. The Wheel of Fortune. You know, Wheel of Fortunes are some of those cards I have a tough time liking Wheel of Fortunes because they're just wheels in a lot of them and you can put stuff on the wheels, but what, you know, how do you make that interesting, more interesting? But an octopus, that's a way to make a wheel more interesting. It says change and possibilities. That is so cool. And justice, truth and clarity. The Hanged Man. Look at that. I love praying mantises. I think they just are the coolest creatures ever. Well, coolest bug, maybe, not creature. Transformation, a moth. That's very cool. It says transition and liberation. And temperance, balance and harmony. That is really cool. The zebra. I like that. There's some little crystals in here. Little crescent shapes up there. The cards are pretty slick and falling all over everywhere. Oh, look, is that a coyote? It almost has to be, huh? For the shadow, self-empowerment, and ambition. And the tower, that is cool. A chameleon for the tower. Release and revelation. The star. Oh, that's beautiful. Peace and healing. And the moon. I'm not saying anything about the cards because I'm looking at them. I should have really interesting, intelligent things to say, but I can't. I'm just enamored. The sun, a hummingbird. I like that. Awakening, the peacock. And the world of whale. Okay. Lachman's is not saying anything interesting about the cards. Okay. Acorns. It says creative force and confidence. So the acorns are going to be wands. Page, queen, shells. I'm sure that's going to be cups. So feathers will be swords, and that leaves crystals for pentacles. Okay. I'm going to go through these a little bit faster because I'm not saying anything too cool. Whoa! They're very slippery. Two. Oh, look at that, a giraffe. Foresight and exploration. I love giraffes. I like to watch them run because they look like they're running in slow motion. 5 of acorns, 6 of acorns. Look how beautiful. Look at like all the movement just in his body. It says success and triumph. Oh, look at that. Here I went through to try and figure out what they were in the little elemental symbols on the cards. 7 of acorns. 8, energy and results. Can you guys hear that? That's my cat clawing over there. Look at that panther. It's just beautiful. 10, respond. That's Sirio Farrell. He wants out. We are not harming our cats. Oh my gosh, is that wonderful? Discovery enthusiasm for the page of acorns. And the Knight. The Queen, she's so beautiful. I like how they're showing like layers underneath her. And the King, look at all that power. The Ace of Shells, happiness and abundance. The 2 of Shells, union and harmony. And the 3, look at dolphins, playfulness and bliss. I can see that these, like if I were reading at an event, I could see me not taking these if it was too bright or too sunny. I think all these pastels might be a little bit difficult to see in really bright light. But, you know, I'm known for not having good lighting. And I'm still not back in my tarot room. My tarot room's been loaned out for the month for NaNoWriMo is how most people say it. We call it NaNoWriMo around our house, but it's been loaned out for office space. And there's the 5 of Shells. That is so pretty. Hope and readjustment. Readjustment, that is very cool. 6 of Shells. Sentiment and joy. These are definitely, I'm sure you can have figured out, they very closely follow Rider-Waite-Smith meanings. There's the 8, quest and renewal. Look at that. That is so cute. 9 of Shells, gratitude and fulfillment. I was just thinking, you know, the 8 of Shells, it does follow Rider-Waite. It's kind of like a different, like a push or a different slant. I can see that being quest or renewal. Usually the, you know, the 8 of Cups is that card where you're kind of walking away and leaving something behind. Walking away from something or leaving something. But that could definitely be you know, I talk about that usually in terms of renewal or in terms of, see, now all I can see is the word renewal. Which is why I don't like prompt words, because it's so hard for me to read without saying the words that are there. And I feel like if I'm saying the words that are there to a querent, I'm just reading what's on the card rather than reading into the card. So that's my big gripe against prompt words. Okay. Everybody saw the cute penguin, right? Love the penguin, penguin, penguin. Okay, 10 of Shells, blessings and well-being. The Page, intuition and inspiration. Wow, these are so nice. Knight of Shells, charm and passion. And the Queen. Oh, she's so pretty. And that now we come to feathers or swords. Mental clarity and foundation. Look at that. He is so cute. 3 of feathers. Release and recovery. 4. I like how they have the bear who's, it's sanctuary and rest. I like how they have the bear in hibernation for that. That was cute. Very appropriate. Strategy and resilience. Armadillo. These are very, very well thought out. Oh, 6 of feathers. Transition and insight. I love that. That is what's on the book. 7 of feathers. Preparation and resourcefulness. Yeah, these are just so well thought out. 8 of feathers. Courage and solutions. You don't normally think of like cute little field mouse. Is that what it is, a field mouse? You don't really think of them as like courage, but they're always having to run and grab stuff and be fast and quick. And 9 of feathers. 10 of feathers. Recovery and transformation. Snakes are usually very often found on the death cards. I was going to mention that. Oh, I just saw a raccoon. Okay. I was going to mention that a few cards ago because there was the moth. And moths, very often are used for death cards. So it's nice how they're putting that in other places. But yet, even though the snake often is used as a death card, here it's still used for recovery and transformation. And there we go. Look at that. Page of feathers, exploration and discovery. Oh, I'm so glad they didn't use it for like, thievery or something. I love raccoons. I call the raccoons the neighborhood raccoons. I call them my friends, and I used to feed them on my front porch, but I didn't do it for several months or over a winter, and now the new babies, they don't know me. Knight of feathers. And there's the bat. Queen of feathers, perception and truth for the bat. And now, see, the bat is often used for the hangman. I've seen the bat as a hangman in a couple of decks. And yet, it's still for perception and truth, and the hanged man, I know a lot of people, it's like gain through suffering, but you can also see the hanged man as, he's the only one who sees things exactly from his perspective. So, perception and truth of the hanged man. So, that is very cool. King of feathers, logic and justice. Look how beautiful he is. Ace of crystals. And the 2, a kangaroo. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Balance and adaptability. Wow, see, these are so well thought out. Three of crystals, collaboration and productivity. And that's very cool. And that is Malcolm Reynolds. The cats have really been not camera shy tonight. Oh, 6 of crystals, synergy and gratitude. Look how cute that is. Meerkats. Oh, good grief. Is that like an aardvark? What is that? 7 of crystals, options and results. I'm not going through these as fast as I wanted to. 8 of crystals. Ooh, spider. Ugh. Security and abundance. That's interesting. 10, stability and attainment. I don't know a lot about alligators, but stability and attainment. that'll be interesting to read about. Maybe we should just grab, instead of taking a random card, maybe I should take one that it's like I'm not sure if it makes sense and read what she has to say about that. Page of Crystals. And the Knight. See, I feel if I rush, now I feel like, oh, I'm being unfair to this card because I didn't let it stay in the camera as long. Queen. I love hedgehogs. They are so adorable. And the King. For anybody who really doesn't like their borders, because of the backs, you won't lose anything. Let me see if I can get that slipped in there. You really won't lose anything. And if you cut all the way down, yeah, you'll cut off some of that roundiness, but really, and then see, because of the backs the pattern doesn't even start, you know, it would be really easy to cut those off. I don't know though, I don't think I'll cut borders off of this. I think I like them. And it's a big size. I know a lot of people do borders because they don't like the size of their cards, but I like big cards. I've been reading for years before I ever thought to cut a deck down. Okay, they are stiff. So anyway, even though I've got small hands, here's like a normal size card. I've got small hands. But I learned to stretch them out and shuffle. So big size decks don't bother me. I don't cut them down. Yeah, see, after you shuffle them once or twice, they get a little bit better. Okay, I know this is not shuffled as much as I would if I was going to do a real reading, but we're just going to pull out one card and look it up in the book so that we can see what the book has to say. I'm sorry about drinking so much tea tonight. I try not to stop, but my throat's dry and a little bit sore in the back there. Oh, and here's my mug. It says, always be yourself unless you can be a unicorn. Then always be a unicorn. So, and then it's got a cute little gold unicorn in the back. And I feel like I'm a real tarot YouTuber now, because I am finally having that buttermint tea, and it is really good. It seems to be like the unofficial tarot tea. But I'm in love with it. It's very, very yummy. Okay, what did we pull here? 9 of Acorns. I didn't talk a lot about the book, did I? There's an introduction. They talk about the elemental signs and the suits, and then they go right into the cards. And let's see what else is in here. That might be all. Oh, a couple of pages for notes. And a few spreads. Spiritsong healing spread. And a little thing about connecting to your cards. So that's all that really is in there, but it's nice. It's like I said, you know, the book it's 96 pages, but it's all text. Okay, so what did we pull? 9 of Acorns. if I can ever find it. Okay. There you go. 9 of Acorns. Power and perseverance. Fueled by faith, mysterious panther is an empress of reclaiming her power. With heightened awareness, she is prepared for any opposition. Her resilient spirit shines when faced with the dark side of the moon. Panther will help guide you safely as you face your fears and defend your position by taking the right steps. Your hard work on a venture is coming to fruition. You have invested a great deal of time and energy, and you're on guard. Fear not, for your perseverance is about to pay off, and your efforts will prove to be victorious. That is very nice. Okay. And then it's got some keywords. Courage, perseverance, again. See, they've said perseverance like what? That's like the 3rd time they've said it, and it's on the card. Patience, resilience, determination, reward, knowledge, stability, and power. And then they've got a reversed message. Re-examine the situation. You may need to seek a different approach. Be specific in your goals and take on only as much as you can handle at this time. And then reversed keywords are defensiveness, obstacles, lack of trust, delays, and spiritual exhaustion. So that is the Spiritsong Tarot. I had a couple of decks I picked out that I was going to use this month, and now I'm going to have to relook at what I'm doing because I want to play with this deck. I really like it. So thank you, David, for helping me. And thank you all for watching this. I hope it wasn't too boring. I really want to talk to you about what I've got planned, but in case I don't, I've got a video coming up that I've been planning for a while, and I'm hoping I'm going to get that done sometime this coming week. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I hope some other people get this deck. I can't wait to see what some other people have to say about it. I will look forward to putting up in the next video. And thank you all for watching, and lots of love to you all.